Hello and welcome to Harvende Gaming. My name is Warrior and this is episode 47 of my Let's Play the Banner Saga series. In the last episode we were focused on the siege of Arberrang. We had our first three-tiered fight, which was pretty cool, and we also came up with a plan to try and defeat the Sunder Ruin by getting all the while to gather up all of the oil in the camp to then hopefully get attached to Ruin's anchor as he or she throws it through the wall to knock the wall down. So anyway, then we had to continue to defend the wall. So here's where we are, ready for battle. Let's get into it. We've got no whale in our side this time, so it could be interesting. That Sunder's going to keep tearing holes in the wall. One thing at a time. Dredge first. Alright, so 1915. Okay, so this is a relatively small wave. Let's do it something like this. Ready. Let's just wait. Very slowly moving in. Alright. Rest again. Alright. Let's get up there and do something. Can we mule kick him? Yep. Let's do it. Let's send him all the way back there and then run away. That seemed to work pretty well. Alright. Let's send him up. Bang, alright, he's probably going to get hit now. That wasn't too bad. Oddleaf can walk up. Do some damage on this guy. Yes, I think can move up and let's just knock down some armor on this big guy here. Bang. Right, now he can get up there and let's, you know what, maybe let's just get a strength attack on him. Bang. Alright, this is not going to look very good after that, but that's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Alright, yes is down already. Roet can get the kill. Let him move up. Alright. Knock down some shield on that guy. Ooh, okay. Get some strength attack on that bloke. Bang, oh, good shot. Who goes next? This guy. Yeah. Alright, well, move. get a kill over here. 26 crit. That's fucking brutal. Get some shield down. Okay, Alio's gonna get whacked hard. You know what? Run over here to try and protect Oddleaf a bit. Just do some shooting. Bang. Oh, crit. All the crits are coming out today. Bang. No, you just save your willpower and yeah, Alio. Yeah, gets a lucky shot. That's cool. Oh, so no second wave, okay. Alright, continue. Your numb arms remind you of chopping lumber back in Skogger, but with more blood and fear involved. Other men fill the gaps where you've moved on. Holding the dredge at bay is easier work than pushing them back. More trouble further down the wall beckons, and there is no time to rest. Yeah, it definitely looks like there's a serious siege going on here. The sight of a mender surprises you. They've emerged from their libraries and are weaving patterns in the air to repair the splintered wood. It looks like dangerous work. How can we help? Oddleaf shouts to one standing on rubble, trying to wrestle away a sheared log. He speaks softly, but makes it clear they need replacement wood and stone to patch the damage. It may be dangerous for us to linger longer, Petrus tells you, pointing out some watching from a distance. Other houses waiting to see what you do, making plans of their own. Do as much as you can at the walls. Send word to the caravan to get clansmen involved in repairs. Keep moving and stick to the fighting. Send word to the caravan to get clansmen involved in repairs. 4 long familiar faces arrive carrying fresh building supplies. You reluctantly leave them in harm's way and continue onward, but the cause is worthy. You hope it pays off for everyone eventually. Negative 20 clansmen. Oh yeah, there's the new patches of wood. That's cool. My men are spread too thin. Too much going on. Look at the horizon. So many just standing around, watching. Other houses, they're waiting for us to fall before they step in. Damn it, where are those barrels? Alright. A mob of dangerous size is gathering ahead at the harbour. You can see the bobbing masts of ships lurching from the harbour, heavy with people. Petrus swears, if sailing away was an option, we would have done it by now. The seas are poisoned like everything else around here, spits Petrus. No doubt the serpent's blood. It chews away the wood, and the fish are dead. There's nothing out there but death. You're just going to let them break up the crowd of deserters, force Petrus to stop the ships and take them apart for lumber. Let's stop the ships and take them apart for lumber. Petrus reluctantly gives the order. Many hopeful passengers, desperate or drunk, unwillingly back down to the city guards. Eventually, Petrus's men give up trying to stop all the ships from departing, but manage to pull aside a few for lumber to help reinforce the walls. You move on, worried that you're already taking too much time here. A woman catches your eye amongst the crowds. Her gold cloak stands out. Nid, you ask? I noticed that Nid wasn't with us anymore. Nid looks away as you approach, but knows you've seen her. She drags two boys along by the wrists toward the harbour. I'm leaving. I'm sorry I didn't tell you. Where is your other boy? There's nowhere safe out there. I thought we were closer than that. There's nowhere safe out there. There's nowhere safe in here. You realise that her eldest boy is missing and can make a solid guess why. He's gone. How did it happen? He's not gone. He's dead. I don't blame you or myself. I don't even blame the dredge. Who is to blame for all this? Do you know? Nobody can tell me. I just don't want to be here anymore. Anywhere but here. She pushes past, having said her piece. Nid, wait. Don't go. Let me protect you. Good luck, Nid. Stay, Nid. I've known cowards and you're not one of them. Sure. You know what? Yeah. Stay, Nid. I've known cowards and you're not one of them. This isn't about... She stops mid-sentence. She looks down at her boys and her expression softens. This isn't about me, is it? Sometimes I wish it were. Wouldn't things be so much simpler? I envy my parents. The most they had to worry about was getting their children to eat eggs. Every parent wants to give their children a better life than they had, but my boys will never have their chance. Not unless I make one for them. You're right, I'm no coward. Ned pushes back the hair from her eyes and follows you away from the docks. Alright, so we get Nid back. Morale's declined. Families, elderly and children are still pressed up against the walls in staggering numbers, with no room to spread out. They're caught in the midst of the marauding dredge.
Okay, sorry, you guys haven't seen anything, but I just had to pause the game because I had a few things to take care of. So now I'm back, and I can't remember whether or not I've already read this. So families, elderly and children are still pressed up against the walls in staggering numbers, with no room to spread out. They're caught in the midst of the marauding dredge. You can't just leave them to fend for themselves, Oddleaf says. You wonder what choice you have. Leave your own fighters to protect as many people as possible. Evacuate as many as you can to your camp. Strike hard at the dredge, slaying as many as you can. Call to those nearby to get behind your shields. You know what? Strike hard at the dredge, slaying as many as you can. You charge into the nearest startled dredge, executing them before they can coordinate. Unarmed townsfolk scatter away from the fighting as best they can, and you move on before more dredge come. Plus 54 clansmen.
This makes for a very interesting change up, you know, like walking through a single city, time barely even moving. Splitting your time between helping people and fighting dredge is taking its toll, but something else feels wrong, a different kind of wrong. Petrus slows you with a hand on your shoulder. Remember those powerful men in Arberrang we talked about? I think they've decided to make their move. This is the one everyone's so afraid of, sneers a man with a face tattoo. You remember seeing him amongst Ruger's loyalists. A few dozen grizzled fighters have blades drawn, and notice they wear the crests of many different houses. Dogs, leave them to me, Petrus says, mustering his guards. Ruger's stink is all over this.
Go make him end this now, or it'll keep happening. Do whatever it takes. I'll get to Rugger after I deal with this myself. Don't go easy on them, Petrus. Ooh. You know what? I'll get the Rugger after I deal with this myself. Rugger's not the only one who can deliver messages. Petrus nods. You're not wrong about that, but let's make it quick. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Alright. So Nid is back in the lineup, thankfully. We've still not got too many archers. Let's move our archers to the back end so we can sort of hold our ground for the first bit of the battle, and then have our archers pick off whoever's getting close to us. I wonder if there's going to be waves in this battle. You're going to come after us at a time like this? No cure for the hearts of men. Yeah, he's got that fucking right. What do we got? I don't think they should be able to get to us, but actually let's just move our archers back one more. Let's do something like this, that we'll swap odd leaf and rook around. Right, ready. Rest. Bring them close to us. Yeah, rest. See, because now what we can do is step up and bang, get rid of this guy's shield. Balls. Right. Let's slag and burn. Oh yeah. Let's slag and burn like there. Explodes in a 5-tile area, leaving 4 coals. Alright, yeah, let's do that. Alright, and then, Nid can hit for 10 right there. That's awesome. That's right, because she's got the extra range. Bang! Oh, gets the critical hit. Hell yeah. That's good for us. Oh, she hit Nid though. That's not the greatest. Let's let him move up a little bit more. Yeah, I'm gonna let him move up a little bit more. Okay, this guy's all the way in now. So take out some of his shield and stay put. Alright. Move one up. And let's take out a bunch of shield, because I think I'm going to try and pick her off. Why not? Yeah, you can do that. That's all good by me. Old mate comes in. It's Alio. Yes. Nid gets a kill with the extra range. Take out their archer. We all get a little bit of extra willpower. Oh, our leaf's gonna die. Yeah. Bang. Oh, 26 critical hit. That's crazy. Alright, what are you gonna do, mate? Moving in for Alio. Alright, let's get rid of some shield. Alio's down. Probably should have got rid of this guy's shield. He can get the kill. He's going to get a pillage, but hopefully he should be able to kill Ned. And then this guy. Let's get a bloody flail. Oh, what? Her arrow still makes it down. That sucks. Knock off a bunch more of that, and then she can, you know what, come around here, and then take out a bunch of his strength. Okay, so there's we got a few injured there, which isn't perfect, but that's alright, we've got backups. We get a bunch of renown, 12 renown, that's good. Someone tells me we're going to need to buy supplies soon. Here we go. We can rest. More loyalists lurk in the shadows, unsure whether to press the attack. An unexpected sound begins to seep into the cacophony of battle, the tolling of bells. What is it now? Another breach? Shouts Oddleaf. Worse, replies Petrus. Tradition. The king is dead. You look up to the great hall resting on the black rock plateau and see thin blue smoke rising from the flue. Ruger's loyalists cheer and laugh, raising their axes to the sky even as they retreat from the fight. A knot forms in your stomach and you're already heading toward the prison. Ruger is going to suffer for this, insists Oddleaf. Alright, heroes, let's rest as much as we need. Only one. Wow. Didn't Oddleaf go down? I wonder why she's doesn't need rest. Alright. Well, we're going to rest. Let's buy some supplies. I think we're going to need them. We're going to get one supply per renown though. Yeah, 21. Get a couple of days worth. Oh no, I didn't mean to click on rest. Damn it. I wanted to click on heroes. So I've just wasted that renown that I spent. God damn it. Oh well, these things happen. What do we want to do? Yep. Gotta pause it. Seems like someone's at the door. Alright, turns out Fury was just barking at nothing. But oh well. He's a good little alarm bell. Alright, so where were we? We were looking at heroes. We've got 33. Do we try and get another level up? Yeah, no, I think we just leave that for now. Alright, let's see what's happening. Ruger. You crash furiously through Ruger's cell door, grabbing his full attention. This has to end now. There are people dying by the minute to asunder, the walls falling as we speak, and still your clansmen fight against us. I don't deserve all the credit. There are many players in this game. This is no feigned board game. Now Meinhof is dead, and your men revel in it. We're all about to join him. You had every opportunity to come sooner and make a deal. Sounds like you need me now more than ever. Are you kidding me? You've lost your only. Why should we even let you live now? Lass, Meinhof died days ago. He just didn't know it. That poison had no cure. When I learned the menders were forbidden from touching the mind, I found a suitable venom. He died in his sleep, dreaming the most horrific visions, or so I've been told. You vicious son of a bitch. Have you ever witnessed a city turn hungrily upon itself, like a starving wolf eating its own cubs? Have you witnessed the rape, slaughter and torture of thousands, the sounds and the smells of it?
I have. Oh, and when that chaos spills over the edge, there is no cure, just like mine off. Should I die, you will see these things for yourself, I promise you that. So maybe now you will listen carefully to what I want. Only if your followers raise a hand to help us instead of hunting us. No, you're going to listen to me now, pummel Ruger. You know what? I don't have time for this. No, you're going to listen to me now, pummel him. You don't pull your punch. Ruger's head swings back as if on a hinge. He is no longer smiling. Do you know why I do this? Do what, you piece of trash? Deceive? Leech on mankind? Why I speak on behalf of the people you despise so much. Why I always have done so. Because they will always be here, no matter how hard you pretend they don't exist. There is nothing more infuriating or terrifying than not being heard. So they give me the power. I'm the will of the people. As long as that's true, you can't brush me aside. I'll always be here. You've poisoned enough minds for one lifetime. Stay here and rot. You won't come back from this. Leave without her. You won't come back from this. You know what? Kill him. Fuck it, let's do it. You bludgeon Ruger mercilessly, laying into him again and again with your fists. He chokes on blood as you continue. Wait, what if he's right about Arberrang turning on itself? Stop. He's unconscious. He's lucky you're here, I'd leave. Leave. I wouldn't put it that way. You feel the heat coming off your face as you drop Ruger's limp body to the floor. Leaving the body behind as an excited man meets you at the door. They're ready with the barrels, he shouts. Well, things just got saucy. Odd leaf, I tell you. She's good, but she puts a perspective into it. Right, Luden, there you are. I wasn't sure where you went after the bells. I was with him when he died. He did not go easily. You get the distinct feeling their time together was strained. I thought we should clear the air about Luden being the king now. Believe me, I've been thinking of little else since we arrived. But if you're worried about me seizing control, don't be. As far as I'm concerned, nothing changes. Your banner is yours. The Wild and Horseborn make their own decisions. If you'd like, we can discuss it further. Luden waits quietly for your response. I'm sorry your father has passed, so you're just giving up your birthright. What do you intend to do now? I won't take up any more of your time. What do you intend to do now? I still have some privileges as Minor's son. I intend to use them. When they learned of the darkness, my father ordered every mender in Manahar to Arberrang. They still answer to me. I intend to find a solution that will protect us from the darkness. How's that going? Like a fat man coming home from the meat hall. Slow and stumbling. The menders are little more than bricklayers and nurses, to be honest. The Walker are another story, but they all stayed in Manahar against my father's wishes. Nobody knows what they've been up to, but I hope our goals are the same. We can't exactly go and check. Still, at least someone is working on it. Luden waits quietly for your response. I won't take any more of your time. I'm glad you found me though. It was good to talk. Listen, even if I wanted to rule now, it would be a struggle. Arberrang needs fewer struggles, not more. And fewer people trying to rule. What about when it's all over? Arberrang still needs a leader. I'll consider leadership another time, maybe. It will be the decision of the people, and right now they look to you. The smart ones, anyway. Let me worry about the menders for now. It sounded like they're ready to go against Ruin. I'll gladly stand with you in the fight if you need me. We both. You imagine a resemblance between the two you hadn't seen before, but you leave it unsaid and turn your thoughts to the battle to come. Ah, yes, is Luden's sister, you think? I hadn't thought of that. Alright, so do we have the varl back in? Not yet. Alright. Okay, well, we're at 30 minutes now. I think that's a good time to end the episode. So we start off the next episode with the fight against Ruin. That should be cool. Alright, well, thank you very much for joining me today, especially if you've made it through to the end. Like the video if you liked the video. Maybe like the video if you didn't like the video. I don't know. It's up to you. Consider subscribing if you want to see where this story goes. Consider subscribing if you just want to help out the channel. Anything like that will help. Comment. As always, feel free to comment. Maybe you would have killed Rugger. Would you have? Would you not have? I'm kind of pissed off with the guy, so it would have been nice to be able to kill him. Anyway, I'd leave as a voice of reason. I think she deserves a chance. Anyway, hope you all have a great night and or morning and or day. Never stop loving life. See you next time.